everyone. I'm Palak.
And I Harshit.
Welcome you to TM Talks, a platform where voices matter, ideas spark, and students lead the way. Today, we have planned something really cool for you. We are diving into the world of artificial intelligence. Today, we have someone who sleeps, eats, and breathes AI. Say hello to Ishan Garg. Ishan may be a student like us, but trust me, he is no ordinary student. He is an AI enthusiast who is already working on some projects that sound straight out of the future. And you know what's the fun part? His mother works at Google. So tech talks probably happen over breakfast at his home. Let's welcome Ishan to TM Talks. Hi Ishan, how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Ishan, can you tell us about yourself a little bit? Your hobbies, your school?
Sure. Before that, I would like to first of all thank everyone for giving me this opportunity to speak at TM Talks. I really appreciate it. Now, if we come to your question, yes, I'm a high schooler in California, USA, and I've spent 7 years so far learning in the US. And these 7 years have been great for me because I've learned so much and I've had so many new experiences. Coming to my hobbies, I have three main hobbies. That's playing tennis, reading books, and playing the piano. And all of these three hobbies are special to me in their own unique ways because they help me stay relaxed and stay on track.
So Ishan, I know that you are really indulgent in AI. So when did you get interested in AI and what sparked that interest?
Okay, so I think I got interested into AI a couple of years ago, and it wasn't just one spark that led me to be interested. It was, I think, a series of many natural developments. So AI was a lot in the news back then, and it's even more in the news now. So it was really hard to ignore AI's presence, and especially since I lived and I still live in Silicon Valley, everyone was talking about AI. So I naturally felt the need to try it out myself. And as I tried things out, as I experimented with some AI tools, I learned its potential and got even more interested, and I did some more research on it.
Ishan, can you explain to our viewers what really is machine learning?
Yes. So machine learning is the process of making a computer smart using lots of data and examples. For example, if you show a computer through programming lots of images of cats and dogs without explicitly telling what to do, it can slowly learn to tell the difference and be able to identify which one is the cat and which one is the dog. That's the power of machine learning. And how is it connected to AI? Well, AI is the big idea of making machines smart, and machine learning is one way to get there. So let me give you as an analogy I heard. So if AI is a car, think of AI as a car, then machine learning is its core part of the engine. So if AI is the car, machine learning will be its engine.
Quite informative. Well Ishan, if I'm not wrong, you are also interested in podcasting. So can you please tell our viewers that how do you manage so much things, how do you manage your routine with so much on your plate?
Okay, so since I have a lot of activities, I don't really have a strict schedule I follow. Like, I know many people write things down and follow a strict schedule. I follow more of a loose schedule where I roughly allot a time for a particular activity. Like in my mind, I've roughly scheduled podcasting for Friday evenings, and if anything else rises up, I give that more priority and try to reschedule this time. So I've tried writing things down and making a strict schedule, but that doesn't seem to work for me too well.
So Ishan, can you tell us how chatbots work and what was the first thing you tried using ChatGPT?
Sure. So chatbots are essentially just programs, computer programs designed to have conversations with humans. And how they work is that they break down our responses and questions into what's called tokens. And this helps the chatbot better understand what we truly want. And then after it understood what we want, then it uses all the sources it has on the internet and chooses the right one and delivers a response based on that. Now, obviously the technique for each chatbot is going to be slightly different. You have some simple chatbots that have a collection of keywords that they use to find a specific answer. And on the other hand, you have more advanced chatbots like ChatGPT and Gemini from Google. And what they do is implement AI into them to increase the quality of the answers. And with those, theoretically, you can ask it anything and it will give you a decent response.
So Ishan, I am really inquisitive to know that how we as students can use AI for some fun and useful things.
Sure. So, especially everyone has. ऐसे बोल तो रहा है. Sure. So students have an endless amount of opportunity to use AI the right way, and there's so many things we can accomplish. For example, if we need brainstorming for a project, if you need help brainstorming, if you need help creating a poster, if you need feedback on your essay, you can use AI for that. But at the same time, you should remember that you should never misuse AI. Like if you over rely on AI, that's always a bad thing. And don't just copy AI's work because that comes under plagiarism. Also, we should check facts whenever you can because AI can always make some mistakes.
That's all we are supposed to do. So Ishan, you have been studying in San Francisco for quite a few years. So what are some major differences that you have noticed in American school system and Indian school systems?
Yes.
As you have you have studied in India too.
Yes. So having spent a few years in the studying in the Indian education system and a bit more years in the American education system, I can mention a few differences. So I noticed that the American education system is more focused on collaboration, and many teachers of mine implemented what's called project-based learning. There's also a bit more flexibility on what you would like to study. For example, if one student does not like computer science at all, they can choose, and suppose they like environmental science, they can choose environmental science over computer science instead of computer science. And also, if you really like a subject, for example, then you can advance in that subject and take courses over summer and be in a higher class next year. Now, if we compare that to the Indian education system, I feel is more structured, more theory-based, and has a greater emphasis on examinations. So I'm grateful that I've been able to spend some time studying in both the Indian education system and the American education system and reaping both of their benefits.
So Ishan, with AI-based learning, can we actually improve learning experience in our schools as well?
Yes, I think yes. AI-based learning should be implemented in Indian schools, especially because it's gonna bring so many benefits for the students here. And what it's gonna do is it can bring personalized results for students. If a student needs help with a particular topic, he can always use AI tools to help himself out and have a better academic journey. Yes.
True. So finally, Ishan, I really wanted to ask you that what are your future plans or your dreams for future? Like, are you planning to do something big in AI with AI?
Sure, if I get the chance of doing something big with AI, yes, I will do that because ultimately that's what's going to help make a bigger impact. However, I'm still in the process of exploring what I'm going to do in the future. So yeah, I'm still exploring, but definitely I would want to incorporate AI into that to make it on a bigger scale. Yes.
Lastly, we would love to hear some words for the student fraternity from an AI enthusiast.
Sure. So as a student, I would just like to say to all my fellow students let's never stop learning. Let's always be curious and never be afraid to explore anything. There's so much to explore, and let's enjoy our academic journey.
We would love to hear some words for the student fraternity from an AI enthusiast.
So, I would, coming from a student myself, I would just like to say, let's all continue learning. Let's never stop learning. Let's never be afraid of exploring new things. There's so much to explore in this world, and let's enjoy our academic journey.
And that brings us to the end of today's episode of TM Talks. Thank you, Ishan, for joining us and making the world of AI little less mysterious and more exciting for us. It's amazing to see someone of our age already doing such an inspiring work and reminding us that we don't have to wait to grow up to do something different and great. Thanks for listening and stay connected for more cool conversations and voices that matter.
Till then, stay curious and keep talking.
Bye-bye.